Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, here in South Louisiana, we like to eat, and so it's more important than ever that we stay on top of our fitness and health. There's a great event coming up from ReBirth magazine that's going to help address that. Here to tell us all about that and more is Simone Higginbotham. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Obviously, this is something that everybody here can benefit from, but for the folks who might not have heard of ReBirth magazine, tell them a little bit about it.
ReBirth magazine is a print and online publication that's it's 3 years old this summer. The mission of the magazine is to inspire, educate, and empower its readers. We feature individuals that are doing great things in the community, normally people that you don't hear about every day, and they're doing things in the background. So that's basically what ReBirth is about.
I know you have an exciting event coming up. It's the Fitness and Health Empowerment Summit. That sounds awesome. Tell me about that.
It's actually the Weekend of the Legends. It's a two-day event. The first event, which we were speaking to prior, is the Community Empowerment Summit. It's the 16th of July from 12 to 6 p.m. and we will have everything from health and fitness to cooking demonstrations. We will have everything that an individual that could possibly need for tools for success, first-time homebuyers classes, relationship classes, vision board, and even we'll have credit repair classes.
So really there's something for everyone that anyone can take an advantage of.
And everyone. And let me tell you something, we have something a little bit special. We thought about, most times on weekends parents don't have somewhere they can take their kids and they can't attend events like this.
Right.
We'll have a kids zone. They'll be able to drop their kids off and be in a safe environment where they'll be doing fun things like face painting and arts and crafts, and go in and enjoy these segments we'll be offering at the Empowerment Summit.
So really no reason to not come out and take advantage of all that and have a great time,
Giving them no reason to back out of it, to come out and enjoy.
You touched on it briefly earlier, the Legend Awards. For the folks who might not be familiar with that, tell me about that.
This will be our third time doing the Legend Awards. We are honoring what we are calling the Fabulous 15. Individuals like Elder Eric Williams from Beacon Light Church of Baton Rouge, Agnes Andrews of Allstate, Chief Dabney, Carl Dunn, the new chief of Baker, Louisiana. We'll have another individual, Tyrus Thomas, Walker. We're just honoring those in the community that have position but are doing great things for our community.
Obviously all worthy recipients on that, and this is something that the community could get behind too,
yes,
right? If you
yes.
want to sponsor or be a vendor, this is a perfect opportunity.
Yes, it is. It's a ticketed event, $25 general admission. And also we have $500 tables, reserved tables, which is $50 per person, 10 people to a table. And each ticket has the dinner and entertainment by world-renowned violinist Sean Ward.
Obviously, it sounds like you have all the bases covered for a great community event.
Yes.
But I mean, this has got to be a really rewarding thing for you to take part in. Tell me a little bit about what it's like to be involved with ReBirth.
For me, it's like second nature. I love what I do. It's my passion, and I have a heart for people. And this gives me the opportunity to be able to share things, resources, and assets with individuals through ReBirth, and being able to be a part of the community, and the community being able to be a part of ReBirth.
Simone, tell the folks where they can go to find out more information both about the magazine and all these great events.
Well, they can go to, we're all over social media. You can go to ReBirth Magazine on Facebook. We're on Instagram also under ReBirth_magazine, and also we're on Twitter at ReBirthMag1.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Best of luck with the events. We look forward to it. It's your thing. Well, what if I told you you could get a brand new house and benefit a good cause in the process? It's called Home for Good. Take a look, everyone.
The Capital Region Builders Association is comprised of 922 members at this point. We lobby annually to minimize the cost of the homes, helping protect the builders, which in turn help to protect the consumer.
The Capital Region Builders Foundation is an organization that was created to provide assistance to various charities that need help. Over the years that we've been in existence, we have turned back to the community right at $18 million through various organizations that we work with. The Home for Good project is a project for the foundation where we look for a partner that's a charitable organization that needs help, that has different things that they're raising money for. We build the house, We probably built, I'm going to guess 12 to 15 homes, and most of them have been for charities, with the exception of a couple of years ago. We did one for a veteran who returned from Afghanistan, who was severely wounded, and we put that young man in a home with all the things that he needs for lifting and wheelchair accessibility and things like that. So we do this every year, and this year we probably teamed up with one of the best organizations that really touches more people in Baton Rouge than you would think. We're teamed up with Women's Hospital, and their need is great.
Women's Hospital has been very intricate in my life. My daughter was born, and she was 6 weeks early, and she spent approximately 8 days in the neonatal ward at Women's Hospital, and that was a very, very important part of my life for 8 days.
In addition to all those babies that are born with us, over half of our hospital is dedicated to cancer services, so breast and GYN cancer services. Those are huge issues in our community. So a whole lot of what we do is in the cancer care and cancer support. Another thing that we do at Women's Hospital that most people aren't aware of, but it's a critical service in the community, is we treat 55% of the sexual assault victims within a 13-parish region. So, although extraordinarily traumatic for a woman, she's going to get incredible care at Women's Hospital. And we're going to provide her with clothing and toiletries and some dignity and support services. So when she leaves our care, she has all the tools that she needs to recover, and she will never receive a bill from Women's Hospital. And most importantly, she will have the evidence that she needs to go for conviction if she would like to do that. And several weeks ago, we had the opportunity to go through a sneak peek tour of the Home for Good, and what a tremendous property Mr. Flores and the Capital Region are building for us.
It's 4-bedroom, 3 baths. It's very well apportioned. It's flowing living space, large master area, master bath suite. The home itself is going to be very nicely done. All the vendors that are members of the CRBA and other people that are in the business have volunteered to donate materials, labor, and so on. So it's coming together very nicely.
In addition to the house, we now have a SUV that's going to be offered as a prize. You'll be able to have a chance to win both the SUV and win the house.
This is a brand new 2015 Buick Encore. It's a very, very, very nice vehicle. I like to do things that stay in Baton Rouge, that involve the betterment of the Baton Rouge community. I always like to just do something that has touched me in some way. And the neonatal ward at Woman's touched me about 19 years ago. And that was a big, big influence in my life when my daughter was born.
So you can feel really comfortable that your $100, you might get this amazing house, but that $100 is really going to go serve the weakest and the most vulnerable members of our community.
This is a way for our association to give back to the community, and I think that's very important. You can purchase the tickets now, and we will have the drawing in July.
People can buy a ticket at womans.org/win. We make it very easy, or they can go to the Capital Region website and buy a ticket from that website. They can also purchase a ticket at any of the Business First Bank retail centers in our community.
Obviously a great cause that you're going to want to get behind. Well, when we come back on Across Louisiana, we'll get our regular visit from the East Baton Rouge Parish Library, talking about genealogy and more. You won't want to miss that.